What's up, everybody? It's Nolan, your host for the Fish Genie Fishing Channel. Today I have some great news. Yesterday I came home from school and my order from Tackle Warehouse was here. I got a bunch of baits from Tackle Warehouse. As you know, they had their 25 days of savings sale that's actually ending today, whether that be today, as in I'm uploading today, or tomorrow. But it ended the 10th, and I got on just yesterday, got some more stuff. So that'll be coming in soon, probably next week to go over. But anyway, I've got a bunch of baits here, not a ton, but I got a bunch and some really cool ones, and I can't wait to get into the box and show you what kind of things I ordered from Tackle. Alright guys, let's rip into this box here. So first of all, I came with, some warranty things, and then all the orders right there. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to get into some of like the more regular style baits first, and then I'll jump into some of the cool stuff that I really don't get into much. So first of all, we got a jerk bait here. This is a Boyd Duckett Baits BD jerk bait. It's a regular jerk bait style. It's got the slanted back. It dives, I think it's like, how deep does it dive? 2 to 4 feet right there. That's the first bait I got, and that's on the regular side. I got some really interesting stuff in this box, and hopefully I'll be able to get out and fish with it soon. Because it's still really cold here, but we're having a warm stretch coming up, so hopefully I'll be able to get out. And some of these lures I will not be able to throw right now, but some of them hopefully I will. So I'm gonna get into the next lure. Next lure I got was a what is this? A square bill. This is a square lip shallow F floating 2 3/4 inch, 9/16 ounce, dives 3 to 5 feet. This is a Yo-Zuri bait. It was like $5 off. It's usually like a $9 bait. And I don't know a ton about Yo-Zuri, but I can already tell just by looking at this bait that the build of it and the size is really nice. I bet I can catch some decent bass on this. I like the color too. This is called Prism Gill, or Prism Bluegill, I believe, if it's not on there. Yeah, it's not on there, but that's like a Prism Gill color. The next bait I got here is I got an Arashi Vibe, which is it's a lipless crankbait type thing. But it's actually pretty cool because this color, the Vibe color, or not the Vibe color, but that's the style. I think this is the Ghost Hitch, like a hitch color. So I can imitate a bunch of stuff with this, whether it be a shiner, dying shad, or even a lighter color bluegill if some of the bass are really eager to eat some of my baits. But it's really cool because the Ghost Hitch color has a transparent style to it, which is I actually kind of prefer that in some situations. So if I'm fishing in light and light hits that thing, that's going to be really, really nice in the water. Some of these baits I'm going to change the hooks out on. Like this BD jerkbait right here has some really small hooks. I might upgrade some of them because I would like to get a little bit better hookup, and some of them are really small. The next bait we have here is the Pompadour Jr. Now this bait is, you're probably thinking, what on earth is this thing? This is a topwater. So if any of you guys out there know what the jitterbug is, this is basically an amped up jitterbug. So it's called the Pompadour Jr. This is a smaller size. It's 2.5 inches and 5/8 ounce. It's made by Jackal, and this is not your normal jitterbug. This is like a clacking arm. I believe what happens is when you pull it in the water, the arms flap back and forth, so it's kind of like a jitterbug bird type thing, and it creates a lot of noise, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. This color is, what is this color? Yellow Frog. I have another one coming. It's in a black bone color. I thought 2 good colors to get would be black and a chartreuse. White's also a really good color because with black and white you get profile size. So instead of the bright colors, you get profiled style stuff, which is good if you're fishing in darker water or water where it's a really low light conditions. Then the fish can pick up a profile, something that looks edible rather than a color. So the rest of the baits here I have are quite interesting. You might even notice a couple there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these baits over to the side, and I'm going to get right back into the cool stuff I have left in this box. Alright everybody, let's get into the rest of the things in the box. So as you can see, I already got all these things. I got the I got a couple regular baits. I got the lipless crankbait, the square bill jerk bait, some basic baits that you really are a necessity for bass fishermen and any type of fisherman, to be honest. Bait fish profiles, and then I got a really cool Jackal Pompadour. Pardon me. Next bait I got, it's called a Sea Bio Magic Swimmer. Now I don't know if any of you viewers out there have ever heard of this, but this is like another minnow style bait. It's a sinking version. They make a sinking and a floating version, and this bait is designed, I believe, to sit right underneath the surface, and you can fish it a lot of different ways. You can either you can use it kind of in a jerkbait style. You can reel it straight. I'm really gonna have to get some time in with this bait, especially because it's a little bit different than things I've fished before, so I'm not exactly sure how to fish it. The next three baits in the box are ones I'm really excited to try, and I'm going to show you this one first. I'll go from least cool to coolest, I think, in my opinion. But anyway, here's the first one. Another Spro BBZ1. I got another one. They were still on sale, and they barely had any left. They were all they were really beat up. Not beat up. What am I trying to say here? They were all out of stock. I went on there 2 days after I checked to see if they were in stock, and they were. And for some reason, who knows why, gone. Just completely gone. They were picked through. So they only had a couple colors left, and this was the one color that I thought would be beneficial for me to buy while it's still on sale. So this is the 6-inch BBZ1. I think this is the Wicked Perch. So this is going to be a really nice bait. Throw that around. Hopefully we'll try to catch a fish. If we get a swim bait rod, I'll throw that quick. If not, I'll throw it later on in the summer or towards the fall, late spring, depends on when I get another rod. Next bait, here we go. I'm a glide. This thing is pretty freaking cool. This is a glide bait, so this thing will sink, but it's right under the surface, so I can fish this thing when it does a 180. So it'll go like this, and then it'll cut back. So it's going to be a really cool bait in the water. And as you can see there, I got in another bluegill style pattern, perch style type lure like that. There it is, glide fluke. It's got a really nice color scheme to it. Looks like the hooks are okay. Like I said, I'll check the hooks on these. These Spro BBZ hooks are massive too, which is another reason why a swim bait rod might be a necessity for throwing that bait. So I'm really excited to throw this Japan design. I got a ton of stuff. It's just so cool that I can get all this stuff on sale, because as you guys probably know, or you may not know, fishing stuff is a bit overpriced. Maybe not overpriced for some, but when you're a high school angler, it's not necessarily easy going out and buying lures all the time. But I'm really excited about every single bait I got here. And I've got one more bait in here to show you guys, and this is the one that I was really wondering whether or not I should pull the trigger on, because it's an expensive bait, but it was on sale, so I was like, you know what, why not? And I'll show you the back first. You guys may already recognize this if you're a swim bait fisherman, or if you know any of the big baits by Jackal. It's the Gantarelle. This is the junior size, but the perfect small size bluegill, the power of match the hatch. And I will tell you right now, this thing is the definition of match the hatch. It is probably one of the most realistic baits I've ever seen in my whole life. It's at the top. I mean, they make baits so well nowadays, but this thing is next level. And the craftsmanship and everything on this bait is so amazing. Here's the front. So this is the Pompadour Jr. This is in, as you can look at the detail on that, on the head of the bait. And as you go down, this is in the Ghost Gill color. And I'm going to take this one out of the package because I really want to show you guys what this looks like outside the package. So let me take it out if I can get it out here. I'm not swinging around the camera too much. I have to put down the camera quick if I can't get it out. Oh, wait, here we go. Alright. Alright. Here it is, guys. Look at this color. Look at this insanity. This thing's not huge, but this thing's gonna catch some big bass. Look at this. Look at the size of this, and look at the colors too. You got all the scale detail. I'm sure you can see in the light there. And this is in the Ghost Gill color. It's got some nice orange underbelly. This thing is insane. I don't think I could take it. It's got a zip tie on the back, or a little tie to hold it down. But I'm really excited about this bait. This bait is really cool because you can fish this. This is the sinking version. You can fish this right under the surface. It's 1.5 ounces, 5 inches long. Not gigantic. I cannot wait to throw this bait. I'm going to wait till I have the perfect combo to throw this because I really don't want to lose this bait. Mainly because of how expensive it is and also because it's really, really cool the way it looks. But it's an awesome color. Really shows some of those lighter gills, especially the younger ones. Something I've noticed in the younger gills is that they're really, really, what's the word? They're really light in color. Most of the ones I find, especially the female ones, are really light in color. Now this is obviously supposed to imitate a male, but it's a really nice bait fish pattern, and I'm sure I can even catch some giant fish on this too. So when I was saying I really, really want to get into throwing swim baits and big fish, this kind of proves it. I went out and got some more baits. My next order isn't as cool in terms of lures, but I did get a lot of necessity like hammer time on the water. I got a bunch of soft plastics, things I use on a regular day-to-day basis that are things that I needed a lot of, just so when I lose baits and such, which doesn't happen all the time, but I'm like any other fisherman. I make bad casts. I make mistakes on the water, so I got a bunch of that, and I cannot wait to show you guys that too, because that's also a large order with a bunch of cool stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to show you some of this cool stuff I got, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content coming up. Hopefully I'll be able to get out and go fishing soon. Also, sorry if this video was a little quick in terms of my voice. It's still pretty cold outside. I'm wearing a short sleeve t-shirt, and it's like, I want to say it's like 50 degrees outside, which isn't too bad for the winter in Pennsylvania, but it's still pretty nasty outside with a little bit of wind. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.